So I'm gonna tell you guys about the interesting thing that happened to me the other week. So the other week I was at home and all of a sudden I started having these really bad cramps. I could compare them to like menstrual cramps because I felt them in my lower abdomen, like underneath my belly button, and I felt them in my lower back, and they would like radiate around. So they were pretty much, I'm guessing, Braxton Hicks contractions, and they were really consistent for like 2 hours. So they were so painful it was hard for me to like walk and stand up. So I lay down for like 2 hours, and when I lay down they kind of stopped and they came back, and it pretty much happened for a course of 2 days. So after this happened, oh yeah, by the way, I'm going to describe the pain to you fully so you can kind of get an idea of what I was going through. So I was having really bad menstrual cramps, like I said, underneath my belly button. I felt it like right there in my uterus area, and then I had really bad back pain that would spiral out to the front of my stomach too, and like radiate up my spine. And I also had like a lot of pain in my vaginal area where I felt like it was like a stretching or like a lightning pain. Sometimes if you Google like how would you pre-labor symptoms, it's like a lightning pain. But yeah, I felt that. So that was consistent, like I said, that was consistent for 2 hours. So I laid down or whatever, and I just kind of waited for him to wear down, drank some water, laid on my left side like my doctor told me to, and this happened for 2 days. So at first I thought I was going into labor, but I said, you know what, this is not, it wasn't like, it was painful, but it wasn't like super unbearable. I said, you know what, if these are real contractions, they have to be super unbearable. I have to feel like I'm about to die, because I feel like that's how every woman describes it. You feel like you're about to die. So I decided I don't feel like I'm about to die, but I do feel like this is very painful. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be bothered. I just want to lay here until they stop. So the 2 days after that stopped, or like came to a halt, I ended up waking up one morning and I lost my mucus plug. And so for the course of those next 2 days, pieces of my mucus plug would come out, and pretty much I took from that was the whole experience of my baby actually dropping, as they say. So pretty much, to explain that a little bit further, babies kind of start out how like I am on the camera, head up in your womb. So your baby's head is closer to your heart. And when that was happening, I guess for the 2 days, was the process of my baby switching around so that his head was now facing my vagina. And I had a doctor's appointment like maybe 4 days after that. And when I went to my doctor's appointment, my doctor did the pelvic exam that you usually do at like 36 weeks. I was 35 weeks at the time, so mine was a little bit earlier. But she did the pelvic exam and she confirmed that my baby's head was now in position pretty much to come out. So if you know what breech baby is, my baby was no longer breech, and it had naturally rotated to the position it needs to be in to go through birth. So yeah, that experience wasn't really, I mean, it was tolerable, but it was very painful. It wasn't like the worst thing I experienced, but yeah, I could tell that something was going on. But I'm happy because the baby actually rotated on its own. I didn't have to have any like doctors interfere with that process, or I didn't have to give birth to a breech baby. So I'm kind of glad that everything's like flowing in motion like it should. But yeah, that was very interesting because I you know, obviously like being pregnant, I feel like you Google a lot of stuff, or you like research a lot of stuff, you read a lot of books and stuff, just so that you'll like have knowledge on like what's going to happen, what's going on and stuff like that. So I was just really like, you know, surprised to like actually know that, okay, this mucus plug thing is like the real deal. Like this actually happens, and I actually did lose my mucus plug that day. So pretty much at this point I'm kind of ready, and I'm just like waiting till my water breaks. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that experience because yeah, like I'm a first time mom, so I was kind of excited about it. And I said, you know, let me share this experience with my freaking YouTube because they probably want to know too. But yeah, that was pretty exciting for me. So yeah. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, any feedback, whatever the case may be, just go ahead and feel free to comment. Make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe, and as I always say, thank you for watching.